Hey, welcome to Coffee, 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 your place for average Joe coffee reviews. Today's coffee could hide in the jungle.
Today we are reviewing Chameleon Organic Whole Bean Coffee, Dark and Handsome. So that's their dark roast.
Like Idris Elba.
Sure. It's supposed to have notes of smoky dark chocolate. And the beans are 100% Arabica, and they come from Sumatra, Peru, and Guatemala. So we got
mix of beans, a melting pot of beans.
Right. Yeah. We got
That's not how they make coffee. They don't melt it. They roast it.
Right. This coffee normally retails for about $9 a bag, $8.98 at Walmart and at Amazon, which we've noticed the prices are exactly the same recently on several different items we've checked. It's just exactly to the penny. So
Walmart and Amazon.
Price war, maybe. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this is a 9-ounce bag, which again...
So it's $1 an ounce.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time when you pick up, or it used to be, when you pick up a bag in the store, it's a 12-ounce bag. This is a 9-ounce bag, which doesn't sound maybe like a lot, but that's a third less, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, quarter less.
But to be fair, prices are going up across the board on different things.
That's a quarter less.
Yeah, certainly since we started doing these reviews in 2017, inflation hasn't occurred.
Yeah.
So all this stuff is happening there.
Yeah, so it's like $1 an ounce, which is, like what I would expect to pay for.
Right.
Regular.
Although we have not purchased a bag of locally roasted, crafted coffee in a while.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
that could be like $1 or something per ounce typically.
Yeah. So Chameleon Coffee is kind of an interesting story. Two neighbors just got together. They were trying to make really good cold brew coffee, which wasn't even a thing back then, really, according to them. 2010, which I think that sounds about right. Like, it doesn't seem like that was a big thing. But they were trying to do that and ended up creating this coffee company. Or that's the story on their website. So, which I think is a nice story. So,
yeah. So we're going to taste it because that's what we do here eventually.
Right. I got to say, when I saw a dark roast, I was like, oh man, like I'm just not as big of a fan of dark roasts as I used to be, but I like this one a lot.
It's good stuff. I'll tell something on the bag here. It says, let's brew this 2 tablespoons of freshly ground beans per 6 fluid ounces of water. Like it bold? ? Use a finer grind. Keep things light? ? Fewer beans or a coarser grind. So, even with a dark roast, as we've explained before, you can change the taste or the intensity of your coffee by adjusting how you do the beans, whether that's grinding them coarsely or using less coffee or more coffee. So, you can adjust that. So when we give donut ratings on coffees, you are able to make adjustments for yourself to make them taste kind of different, which is interesting.
Did you grind this fine or just the normal way?
This I ground drip setting.
Drip setting on our...
Which is like a medium grind. Burr grinder. Mr. Coffee burr grinder.
Yeah. And we brewed it in a regular drip coffee maker. So it's, yeah, really good. I really do like this coffee. It's tasty.
Yeah. And you can find it in the jungle.
And it says smoky dark chocolate. When my first thought was no, not any of that, although I would like dark chocolate flavor. It's more like nutty to me.
Yeah, I could say a smoky thing though. I can feel that.
Think so?
Yeah. But mine is black and hers has cream.
I think cream really does mask the smokiness of a lot of coffees.
Yeah.
Unless it's like really smoky. Like one time we had a very smoky coffee. I can't remember which one that was, but
like it had been in a fire.
It might have been like a Pete's, like dark, like something super dark roast. Anyway.
Yeah. So on this coffee, it's $1 an ounce, basically. So $16 for a pound. If you were to buy a pound, you can't buy a pound of that in that bag. They may be available online. I don't know. So, what do you think?
So darn cheap. That's the thing. Like we got this for $2 a bag, so it does taint my like. Oh yeah, I would totally give it like. I'm at least at a 4.
Yeah. I'd say that's
I would maybe go
safe.
a little bit higher if it were cheaper. Like this because this to me feels still like a grocery store kind of coffee. Like this doesn't. It's not quite to that level of, oh, this is like your local roaster. Like it's not that that kind of level of quality. So if I'm going to go, $1 a bag, $1 an ounce, I expect my expectations are higher in order to go higher. But it's still a very good coffee. So I'd say 4.
4 donuts, I agree. Out of 5 in that scale that is ever present.
Yeah.
So if you guys have tried Chameleon coffee, let us know about it in the comments below. We did pick up another bag of Chameleon coffee. So hopefully we'll drink that and review it coming up. I can't remember which roast it is though. So you're just going to have to wait and see. All right.
Indeed.
Thanks for joining us for this yet another review of our opinion of coffee. And until next time,
keep grinding.
Hey, thanks for hanging in there. And since you like to watch us, talk about coffee and nonsense, you should check out our Living Outside the Box podcast, where we talk about things that are of more substance with a little bit of nonsense in there. There's a link in the description.